Cheta Umeh don't come out to come talk about people where they mock am. Alright, my correct people them. So Nancy Umeh will be Korra Obidi. Elder sister, husband don't come out, can't talk. Say yes, I am a proud houseboy, and he gave his reason. It's sweet in my belly. Alright, so see the comments we make Nancy Umeh make that video, addressing the houseboy, husband calling. I don't know if that's right. She see the comment. One man can say, now so he did start. You don't turn the man to houseboy. The next say, why can't you travel? The same man say, why can't you travel with your husband? All these women. So that was when she traveled and her husband was at home, doing one or two. Then the man come, they drop nonsense comment for comment section. Now she can address the man. So she says she wants to talk to a particular set of men where they feel say, okay, they don't marry, make their wives, they do everything, care for the children, take care of him, do everything, and forget about themselves. He say, no, it no make sense. I don't already do video about that one. I even went for that, to share my own personal life experience based on waiting I don't face, simply because my husband, they assist for your home. It they help for your home. I can't say they assist me. It they help for your home. Just of course, when I know say Nancy Umeh, she's a lifestyle vlogger. So when they do lifestyle like that, people tend to, drop their opinion, observe, talk one or two because of the partnership which she and her husband get, trying to grow their family, trying to build their legacy. Some people come to call the husband houseboy. So she made a video and the husband also made this post. He said, response to critics, I am glad to be a houseboy. Earlier this year, my wife and I traveled to China for business / leisure, and I shared my insight with her regarding how things work in the oriented part of the world. Meanwhile, on this social media space, people have called me a houseboy because I held the family home front when my wife traveled for business in the UK and to the US for Meta Connects. But let me be clear, there is nothing shameful in standing by your family. If you truly love the so-called woman and family, encourage their growth. I am proud of the fact that in my absence or hers, our home does not collapse. Secondly, I don't have to worry about her asking me for makeup, chewing gum, pad, food money, or every household need because we build a system where both of us can carry the weight. That gives me a lot of peace of mind. Listen up, since life is not certain, God forbid if anything happens to me tomorrow, my family will not suffer or wallow in want or despair. My wife will not be confused and start asking my friends to please help her or pay our children's school fees. That's a leadership. That's a foresight. That is. Furthermore, I am not threatened by my wife's success. In fact, her upliftment is my joy. If she makes all the money in the world, that is a blessing to our home, not a curse. What matters to me is her growth, because when she rises, our children and our future rises too. So, before you mock a man for supporting his wife's dream, ask yourself, what kind of woman did you marry? What kind of insecurity is inside of you? Set your conscience. To me, this is not weakness. This is wisdom. This is love. And this is family. I have seen the light, signed by one of the Finnish Men Association. I had to pause. I just laugh myself as I record this video. Like I had to pause and go and write one or two things, like share their posts and also drop my own insights. Any man that you are always there for your family, you are not a weak man. You are the actual Odogu. You are the main MVP, and you need to be celebrated. If you get partner where they celebrate you, the person don't know your worth. I no mind the person, but you are the real MVP. You are the real Odogu. You see that Odogu now, you be the real Odogu. Forget, you are not a houseboy. Even people that are calling you houseboy, they wish they can be like you. They wish they can be in their children's lives, in their wife lives, the way you are. Even the women, whether they call you houseboy, they so wish that they can have a man that will be a houseboy to them, that will be as caring as you are. So you are the main MVP, and I celebrate every man, including my own husband. I celebrate all of you today. I celebrate you. You are the real MVP. Your love to your children, to your wife, can never ever be calculated as a weakness. Anybody where they try to let you know, say because or say you they show your wife love, you they show your children love, you are a weak man, they are just lying to themselves. So Tunde Nod was so touched by Nancy Umeh's message, he had to write, even after sharing her post. He said, mentioned you in a reel. Said he also shared to Facebook, wow, Auntie Nancy, you just earned yourself a big fan from today. I watched you till the end and learned so much. God bless you always. He is so much loved. He even wrote on his page, he said every man should go and watch it. Then see other people too will also share them. So this is Nancy, and she screenshot all these reactions. Linda KG also shared, because our men need to learn all these things. And our women that are so happy being a slave in their marriage, and when they see a man that is taking care of his wife, taking care of his children, they will be so pained. Is it my fault? It's not my fault. If you can correct it, you correct it. If you can teach your husband in love how to love you and your children, take care of you, not just financially, but be there emotionally, then you go ahead and teach him in love. Why I say teach him in love, sometimes you can teach people in love, not by order, not by quarrel. You can actually teach people in love. There are some things that my husband used to do that I don't like. In love, I taught him in love. There are some things too that why they do when my husband not like. He taught me in love. No be say sometimes as a human being, you no go want use gra. But I tell you, say the one way they walk past is teaching in love. Even though we know all of this, but sometimes as human being, we tend to, undo gra sometimes. But people learn more by teaching them things in love. They learn more. Because when you teach them in love, they know they sound like quarrel. Then they sound like, oh, this person is actually looking out for me and all of that. So that is it. Abego, you are never a weak man. You are never a houseboy. Never. First person said the most successful men are the one. Kindness to their wife. Dedicated to their children and 100% dedicated to their family. Marriage is partnership, not slavery. May the men that spend their lives and time supporting their wives and children forever find mercy with God. Then the second say, imagine being tagged a houseboy for supporting your spouse to grow. Isn't that another form of crazy? Next person say, now only female child parent they train. It's high time we parents start teaching our male child. Next person say, I am a competent houseboy too, because I bathe my kids, iron uniforms for the kids, while my wife prepare their meal, and I make sure to drop them off school and pick them, or my wife pick them, anyone that is available at the time. The second say, no one should say, why did he respond? This is the man of the year. May you live long, sir, in Jesus' name. Now, una know where una dey see principal to marry. Most of these trolls now school principal. Them they call at hobby. Next person say, left my hub with 4 kids without a maid to travel for work, and he held it down. That's the definition of a strong alpha male. First person say he shouldn't have written this. The wife already addressed it. Abeg rest. He's also a content creator. Una too dey like, man shouldn't do this, man shouldn't do that. You put so much burden on men. Man shouldn't cry, man shouldn't do this. Allow men show emotions. Allow men show emotions. They are not sticks, they are not irons. Society don't just craft a particular model for men. And the model they crafted for men is mean. Mean, hard, strong. When you dey mean, when you dey wicked, when you no show any form of emotion as a man, na him be say, yeah, you be man. Next person say, I'm a houseboy too. If being intentional to your family is now tamed, then the next person say, the moment you start explaining to online people how you will live your life, just know say you go explain tire. Making you explain, he's a content creator, he's also using it as content. The next person say, no come outside, explain tomorrow, sha. Men are so pained. Una go cry tire. He's a smart businessman. If you see a smart man, you will know. The man don't see the video where the wife do. The video is getting a lot of attention. And then he decided to leverage on the same content idea. The same content idea to also draw traffic to his page. This man is a very smart man. And then some people are saying, by the time you come to online, you want to come and explain to about your family, you not forget saying me content creator. Aside being a successful businessman, he is also a content creator. And he came out one time, he made a live video and he talked about the unlimited resources that has been untapped on social media and the power of social media. I watched that live video. I have never ever watched a live video in my life from the beginning to the end. But I tell you, say I watched that live video. It was for 3 hours. I watched it from the beginning to the end. I have never watched any live video from the beginning to the end. So this man is a very, very smart man. He just saw that, okay, oh, this thing where my wife do, the thing they pull out traffic, oh, is bringing me so much attention. And he just jumped on it. Want to leverage on the traffic. He has a page to grow. And you are here criticizing him. Imagine the big things when Nancy Umeh they do. Imagine she no get her kind of husband. Imagine she no get a supportive man like her husband. Will she be able to achieve all these things that she has achieved? Look at her shortlets.
Like, this is my personal shortlet, my house. And I want you guys to come and stay in my house. You guys book my house. That was the living room. This place is at Orchid Road, by the way. Orchid is at Lekki. And it is beautiful. It's a big house. It's a 4-bedroom house with a fully fitted kitchen, has solar power. It's got Netflix, it's got PS5. You can just come as a group of friends. You guys, that's what's been happening. People have been coming as a group all over Nigeria right now. In fact, in Africa, they are owning the houseboy status with their full chests. They are giving patriarchy a ride for its money. And I love it. I think we started a movement. You guys, I believe that we started, because everywhere I go on Facebook, I see a beautiful family and I see the husband right at the forefront saying, I am a proud houseboy. You guys, this was me in London, early 2024. I woke up one day, told my husband, I want to start selling pots in London. And the first thing he told me was, are you ready? Because I was already selling cookwares in Canada. Canada was doing so well, and he was like, this babe. The reason we started expanding was because there was a time in Nigeria where Forex was really, really hard to get. My husband did amazing that period. He would always find me Forex. No matter how much I needed, he would get me Forex. And he was like, why don't you just expand to Canada? That's how I started selling cookwares in Canada, so that the Forex would be easy to get. But now, I said I wanted to go to London. He was like, listen, let us go. Guess who booked the tickets to come to London? This man. He had no business whatsoever in London. This is a billionaire right here, offloading heavy pots in the sun in London. He didn't have to do it. We had workers on site, listen. But he said, if you want to know how your business runs, you need to be hands-on. You need to do it by yourself once, so that if anybody is explaining anything to you, you will understand. And that is how my cookwares entered London. Because this man pushed me and said, you know what? Let's go. I'll come with you. Let us go and offload your cookwares. Let us ship them. So that you have pounds, you have Forex. And before now, the Forex is everywhere. It feels like everything I really want to do, I just need to tell this man. That's all. And he would make sure it happens because he had no business in London. And just like that, my dream of having cookware, selling my pots in London was actualized just because I told my husband. Shout out to the houseboys, man. You all are the best. I love you guys.
See the big things where the wife they do. The man is a secure man. Yes. If you have to keep on reminding yourself every day, oh, I'm a man of the house. You shouldn't do this. Don't you know I'm the man of the house? No, you shouldn't go there. I'm the man of the house. I decide for the house. You shouldn't go there. You shouldn't do this. You should sit. That means you are an insecure man. If you have to keep on reminding yourself every day, every minute, all the time that you are the man of the house, you are the man of the house, that means you are insecure. For example, my name is Teresa. Will I come and be saying, my name is Teresa? My name is Teresa. That means if I keep saying that, is either I don't de Lulu or maybe I'm not there sure of my name. You don't have to be saying all the time, I am the man of this house. If you are saying that to yourself or to your partner, that means, you are an insecure man. A secure man already knows his position. Whether he bathes in children or he feeds his children, it does not stop him from being a man. He cares for his wife. He does things, to help the family grow. It does not stop him from being a man. When you restrict yourself from doing certain things because you want to feel like a man, that means you are not the man. That means you are an insecure man. That means you are doing them to assure yourself of your position as a man.
Thursday, I followed my husband to work. I just wanted to see some of his projects and just, film some of the things that he does. It looks like a lot of people on Facebook don't know my family's main business because I see a lot of you asking every time, oh, Nancy, what do you do? What does your family do? Why don't you people want to go abroad? How come you people are not interested in being abroad? Well, this is just a sip of the juice, okay? So for over 10 years, my family has spearheaded the supermarket shelving, warehouse racking industry in Nigeria. And this is not to brag, but you probably right now are taking goods. If you're in Nigeria shopping, you're taking goods from one of our shelves because that's how big we have become over time. Okay, so we have been doing this for a very long time. This is my family's main source of income. We are sort of specialists at this point, and I just wanted to show you two of the projects that are ongoing. These two brands, Jendo and Primark, they have been our customers for 3 years. We have set up 3 Primark locations, and they're usually very huge, you guys. And we have set up about 5 Jendo locations. So nowadays, people don't just build small supermarkets. They are doing massive structures now. We're talking about buildings on hectares of land, like huge buildings. As you can see, this is a new build, and they're just starting to arrange because they're trying to open on Saturday. Everyone tries to open before Christmas because you know that Christmas in Nigeria is a time for spending. So they were all rushing. As you can see, they were just starting to load up the shelves. These shelves are world class. They are strong, they are durable, and I'm so proud. I'm so proud of my husband at this point. It's like, is there anything you cannot do? The trolleys, the checkout counters, the shelves, the racks, everything that you need for a supermarket, that is what we do for a living. Okay, we even supply bakery equipment sometimes, and we do a lot of warehouse racks as well. So but I'm showing you guys supermarkets today. I'm just showing you how huge this place is. I was talking almost 1,000 shelves. Any amount of shelves you need. If you're in Nigeria and even if you want to build a supermarket in an entire village, we have shelves for you. We will supply you the best quality of shelves. These are the extras that they didn't get to use, just there lying on the floor. But I was overwhelmed. I was like, wow. When you meet a customer, this is Primark's wife. She was very nice to me. She was like, oh my God, so happy to see you. This woman, you're looking at her like a simple woman. She is a multi-billionaire. And I'm not, in Nigeria, you look at people and you're like, they look so simple. But you see her husband, they are movers and shakers. They are building huge structures everywhere in Lagos, and they're doing their thing. This structure is bigger than the average Walmart, Sam's Club, but it's in one corner somewhere on the mainland, and you would think, oh, can these people even sell? But if you look at these areas, this supermarkets on weekends, you wouldn't find a place to even park your cars. This is the guy behind it. He looks so simple, right? These guys are controlling billions. Like, he's always telling my husband, oh, how come you're always dressing like a small boy? Nobody would know that you're the one supplying all these things. But yeah, anyways, off to the second location. This is where I was in the beginning of the video. This is Jendol. It's also a new build, but this one is almost ×2 bigger than the one we just saw now. Jendol has been my husband's top customer for 3 years running. This is his 5th branch, and this one right here is massive. Like, this is his manager. I just got to meet her. Everyone was surprised, like, madam, I seen you today. It's only your husband we get to see. But man, I looked at this place and I was so proud of this man. Like, look at what this small Anambra boy, that's all the people will call him, of his, this small boy, what can this one do? Look at shelves. Oh God, I'm so proud. I'm super proud of him. All the trolleys, everything manufactured here, imported. Anyhow you want your supermarket, we are there. Okay, we have people, experienced hands, ready to set it up for you, and you'll be good to go. So guys, if you know anyone in Nigeria that is looking to set up a massive structure.
So the man taking care of his wife, even helping her in her business strategy, making it things possible, no means say him be weak man. When you see people, couples who are intentional about their marriage, about their growth, it does one thing to them. It brings them closer. Yes, it brings them closer. If you see couples where we say them they in partnership, if you see them they far from each other, it brings them even more closer. It strengthens the bond, and it will even make the union last longer because it's a purposeful union. So anybody where if you are in that situation where people they talk down on your husband, they label you, say they control your husband, even when you're not controlling, even when you are not even controlling your husband is just doing what he's supposed to do as a man. But some people just want to make it look like, oh, he's a houseboy, oh, he's this, oh, he's that. Don't ever feel bad. Don't be apologetic about it. They are just crying because of their own misery. That's why they are crying. And I tell you for free, 99.9 of them wish they had a man like yours. But it's so unfortunate, say they don't get that kind of man, and then they want to blame you for their problem. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? You blame people for your own choices? Now you choose the man where you deal with today. So why are you now blaming another person for the choice you made? I beg, we're gonna take several seats at the back. All right, so my correct people there, I wanna thank you for watching. I wanna see beautiful. Bye.